Okay, this would be the grip strength training and testing. Just so we are standardizing our operation here, we want to look at achieving some 90-degree angles here. Raj has her right elbow at 90 degrees. She has her hand, her fingers basically placed also so that she's achieving that 90-degree knuckle position, and we have adjusted the dynometer so that that fits her hand. And you know, I'm not going to necessarily record that adjustment because we're going to keep it the same every time as long as we are at 90 degrees. And let's start by just kind of doing some warm-up and just practicing strengthening, especially if this is a person that has an upper extremity dysfunction. If they're not, the practice part will not be as important, but just go ahead and gently squeeze that just so you know what to expect out of the machine there, the device. And then, yeah, I could look at that, and for this purpose here, I'm not going to even start the evaluation yet. So if we were just kind of getting used to this, I wouldn't even be looking at the outcome yet. We're just going to do a few repetitions where you're squeezing it with your elbow bent. We could even have you go out and squeeze with the elbow straight, and again, this is going to be kind of the warm-up. You're learning how to do the activity, you're strengthening, but the actual test part of this will be done in a very standardized position. So let's go ahead and do that test now. Raj, you're going to go ahead and squeeze that as hard as you can, and then once you've done that, I'm going to look at and I'm going to record the value there, and then we're going to do that 2 more times. I'm going to go ahead and zero that out. We're going to repeat that 2 more times, and we'll be recording each of these 3 values, and the evaluation form itself will do the math for us. So we're going to do that on the right, and we're going to do that on the left. This is one that might be slightly awkward if it's a lower extremity patient. They're going to wonder, well, why do I have to do grip strength testing here? And you might just want to tell them that, you know, we're just trying to get a complete picture of your functional abilities. Even though this is not part of your injury, it's good information to have. And part of what we could obtain from this information is just you know, getting you used to performing at maximum effort level. And when you get used to doing it with a grip strength, it's going to be a little bit easier for you to give us a maximum effort when you're actually doing some box lifting and some things that are going to be a little bit more strenuous. So at the very least, this is getting you warmed up to do more strenuous activity, because in just a minute or 2 we're going to be doing some box lifting.